Hello, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today is Thursday, the 17th of December, and in today's video I'm going to be talking to you about some of the fruit trees that I've ordered and have been delivered. I'm really sorry about the mess all over the patio. We've got an ash tree just above my head here, and every single day it's just dropping more and more seeds, but it's still got loads on there, so I'm just going to worry about that when the tree is completely naked. I'm going to sweep it all up. But like I said, I've got some fruit trees behind me that I'm really excited to talk to you about, but also in this lovely cardboard box here is my Christmas present from Lloyd. It's turned up today, and there should be 3 things there, so I'm not sure if it's all in one box or they'll be coming separately, but I'm really excited about that as well. So we're going to open that one first, and then I will get on and talk to you about the other ones. With the things I've got from Lloyd for Christmas, they are bare rooted, so I will need to also get those in a pot, and then I will talk to you kind of about what my plans for the trees are. But anyway, yes, I'm only opening this early Christmas present because it's bare rooted, and I'm afraid it's not going to last until the 25th of December. So I am really pleased to say that the 3 fruit trees that were ordered for my Christmas present have arrived together, and they've got really good labels on as well. So I'll get one out, each one out, and I can tell you about each one. The 3 fruit trees that I got for my Christmas present were from Pear Fruits. The reason I ordered with them was that I had quite a few catalogues sent through the post when I was looking into the kind of fruit trees that I wanted, and they did different varieties. They had like cordons, they had like normal fruit trees, they also had stepovers and espaliers and stuff, and their brochure was just really laid out really nicely and easy to understand, and the price was kind of middle of the range, but they're not organic trees. But I'm just looking here, they've got some really good information in here about kind of how to look after the fruit trees. So this isn't actually one of their catalogues, which is quite good actually. I've never, oh look, it's called Growing Instructions. I'm sorry, I've just opened this with you, so I hadn't read it. So look, that's pretty cool. I've never had any trees ever be delivered with a growing guide, so I'll have a look at that later. But I just quickly looked through, and it looked like they had figs, kiwi fruits and black currants and stuff, so that's quite interesting because I could do with learning all about those. I'll just put that to one side a second. Let's get the first one out. Okay, so they are bare rooted, they will need to go in a pot really quickly, but the first one I've got here is called a pear, and it's called Humbug. What I really liked about this pear is it's one that it comes quite early in the year, and it is stripy and it looks like a humbug. I should have shown a picture of it from the catalogue or something, but I'm pretty sure that I ordered a cordon and this is not a cordon. However, look at this. This is pretty good quality looking for a bare rooted fruit tree actually. And let me get the invoice out a second. I was so excited about doing this video that I've just gone straight into it. But okay, so the pear, oh, it doesn't actually have the price on. I think they were £26.99 each, but the pear is a humbug, and I thought it was a cordon, but I'm looking at the I'm looking at it here, and the apple is a cordon and the other one is what we've ordered, but this one is called Pear Humbug, so possibly Lloyd did not click on the cordon. But I am actually really pleased with that one. This one, because I've just looked at it now, it's not a cordon. This I think is going to go really nicely on my shed and can be trained because it looks pretty flat. If you look up from the side, it's pretty flat, and this could be trained really easily. Like, you can train it against the wall and fan it out. Anyway, I'll put that one down there. The next one is the apple. And this is a cordon apple, and this is called Eden. The reason I went for this Eden one is because Eden, if you cut that apple, it doesn't go brown. So I was thinking for the school lunch boxes, that would be an amazing treat. So this one is a cordon. Okay, so with a cordon, it's just one straight up tree. You can grow it on its side or straight up, and then you have lots of little spurs coming out of it, and the apples will grow on there. So I'm really impressed actually with the quality of these. And the next one is what I'm most excited about, and this is a Stepover. So the Stepover tree has one stem here, and then it goes off into two. But this one will need to be trained, and it will slowly over time, you need to train this so it becomes a Stepover. This Stepover is going to go just behind this wall, up on the top. It is going to go right in the middle of my trellis that needs to be replaced. So I'm very excited about this one, but I now need to train it down really, really gently. So the next 3 fruit trees that I'm going to be talking to you about were ordered from YouGarden. YouGarden is so much cheaper than buying from somewhere like Pomona Fruits. And actually, these fruit trees are a bit thicker, so they're probably a little bit older. But these ones all came in a pot. They also do offer bare-rooted fruit trees as well. I'm not sure if they're cheaper on their website, but actually if you get given the opportunity to either pick between a potted fruit tree or a bare-rooted fruit tree, I would always say go for that bare-rooted if you can, because although, you know, having it in a pot now has been much easier. They've been delivered. I've just left them on the patio and forgotten about them. But with a potted fruit tree, it's always relied on being watered, and I imagine probably from a hose pipe rather than rainwater. And with a fruit tree that's bare rooted, they have been grown in the open ground for maybe a year, but they have had their feet, they're, you know, down in the soil, and they've had all the mycorrhizal fungi growing on them and helping them. I thought one of the trees had tipped over then, it was just the box. But you know, they have really had a really amazing start, whereas this one may have been grown in the pot for 2 years, and you know, it might get a little bit upset when you plant it out. However, I am really pleased. Now this one here is called a pippin. This is also a cordon. So as you can see here, this is much more advanced than the other cordon that I've just got over there. And I actually got this off of Amazon. Is there some dogs going crazy, like a pack of wolves in my wood or something? Sorry about that. But this one here is from YouGarden, but they also sell on Amazon, and this worked out cheaper on Amazon. So I think I paid £22.99 for this one, and this one is a cordon, so it will just go straight up, and you prune it kind of in a straight line, but then you will get the fruits all around the stem. So yeah, that is a cordon, and this one here might end up going down to my allotment, because I'm thinking of having a kind of row of cordons on my allotment. However, it is very windy down there, and a cordon, because it is just straight up, they always need supporting. So it might end up round in my garden somewhere. I'm not entirely sure yet, but I couldn't resist that one. And the next one here, I'm really excited to show you. This is a 4 variety apple tree. Now originally I bought a 5 variety apple tree from YouGarden, and it was £26.99, and it listed all of the different apples, and Gala was one of them. So that was the reason that I went for that one at £26.99. But then they got in contact with me about 3 weeks after I'd ordered it, and they said, really sorry, we don't have those coming in stock anymore, but we can offer you a 4 apple variety tree, and we'll give you £10 off. So I only paid £16.99 for this apple tree, but it's only got 4 varieties on it. I did actually have the invoice written down somewhere, so I could tell you exactly what varieties they were, and I'm really sorry, I can't find it now. But one thing I'm a little bit upset about, okay, is where the grafts are, you can see we've got a graft here. So this is one fruit variety there. You've got one grafted right at the top here, and there's another graft there. Little bit disappointed that we've got a graft here, and a graft right at the top. So this side of the tree is going to be the champion, and I can't actually, I've emailed them today because she told me which 3 varieties were on there, and she said 3 were grafted onto the champion. So I'm assuming the champion is the main tree. She didn't tell me what variety that was, so I've emailed them over today. Hopefully they will let me know, and I'm really sorry, I've forgotten what they're called, but it looks like, you know, at one stage they did have a label on, but they don't have a label on now. So what I'm going to have to do is just wait for it to flower, wait for it to fruit, and then try and work out which ones they are. But for £16.99 you can't really go wrong. But you know, it does look a bit that this has probably happened since I've had it at home, so I'll just take that off. And the next one here, again, I mean, look at, you know, this is actually quite a substantial tree, and it's been pruned quite well. This is, sorry, I've got it right in front of my face. This is a pear tree, and this has 3 varieties on it. And I can remember, because I did write it down a minute ago, we've got Williams, Conference, and something else I've forgotten. But you can see here, the grafts actually look a little bit better, quite healthy. You've got one graft here, one graft here. So this is 3 varieties, so I'm guessing one graft there, and then you've got the main tree. This costed, I think, £15. I mean, to be honest, if you want to get into having a fruit tree, this is pretty good for £15. What I will do actually is down below in the description, I will leave links to all of the trees I'm talking about today with You Garden as well. When I ordered this, I got given a 15% off code. I will put that down below in the cards in case you've never bought from them before. You can use that code if you want to buy any from them. But I also bought it through Quidco, so I got £2 off as well. So I'm sorry, this is probably a little bit boring, me just talking to you about the fruit trees that I've had. I don't even know altogether how many I've got, because some are, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fruit trees. So that's pretty, well, it's not 11 fruit trees, is it? But you know what I mean. We've got loads of different varieties, which is so exciting. And what I really love is that pear tree. My son absolutely loves pears, and I can't wait for him to like eat one of those humbugs, because he's gonna just, you know, he's gonna be really excited to be able to take a stripy pear in his packed lunch or something. Anyway, what I'm gonna do now is prepare some pots, and we're gonna put these fruit trees in the pots now so that they can just start, you know, well, they're not going to die basically over winter, so I can start preparing the areas for them to be planted in. I'll just quickly show you as well. This is what the roots look like on the Pomona fruit trees, and what is really good about them is that they're really damp and there's so many roots on there, so they're going to go straight in. I've got some pots here. I've got 3 10-litre pots, and they already have some spent compost right at the bottom, and I'm going to fill the rest of the pots up today with some peat-free compost. Really, when you're putting a tree in a pot, it really needs a mixture of topsoil and you know, maybe a bit of manure and then some compost as well. So it's really not ideal just to put it with compost, but that's what I've got today because I haven't got time to do anything else. But yeah, I thought I'd just show you what they look like, because that is really good in my opinion. Just in case you're wondering why I've given those water, it's just because all of those roots are all kind of tangled together, and now I've put compost on the top. I just wanted to make sure I watered it so all that compost can kind of go down in between all of those roots, so there's no air gaps. But anyway, there you go. Thank you so much for watching today. I know it wasn't probably very interesting, so I wasn't putting them in the ground, but I was so excited to show you those. And like I said, I will put links down below in the description of everything that I have got today. So I'm going to head off now. As ever, YouTube have some videos up there on the screen that they think you'll like. So please go ahead and watch those, and I will catch up with you in the next episode. Bye!